Everything we know about Rise of the Beasts. The next Transformers feature Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal, as well as Dominique Fishback, Anthony Ramos, Tobe Nwigne, and Luna Lauren Velez. Beast Wars brought some now iconic Transformer figures into the mix, with Megatron and Optimus Prime serving as the two major characters, such as the classic 1984 series and the 90s Beast Wars program. The Predacons, Maximals, and Terracons will all actually participate in the long-running fight between the Decepticons and the Autobots. Unicron will be the main new adversary in the next Transformers sequel, Rise of the Beasts. As a result, the Maximals, a race of Transformers who can morph into robotic beasts at will be introduced in the film. The film will be released in the United States on June the 9th, 2023. In addition to serving as the origin tale for the Maximals, Transformers Rise of the Beasts director Caple Jr. will build out Optimus Prime's backstory beyond Michael Bay's first 5 Transformers films. Following the reunification of Bumblebee and Optimus Prime at the conclusion of Bumblebee, Rise of the Beasts is set 7 years later in 1994, when a couple of archaeologists from Brooklyn discover an ancient struggle between 3 Transformer factions, the Predacons, the Terracons, and the Maximals. Despite the film's already expansive plans to add 3 new robot groups into the mix in the middle of the Beast Wars, a common Transformers Rise of the Beasts speculation suggests that Unicron will be the true enemy in Transformers 7. This theory is based mostly on set images from Rise of the Beasts, which show the leader of the Terracons wearing Unicron's insignia on its hood. As a result, here's how Unicron, Rise of the Beast's new villain hypothesis links to the Transformers Beast Wars plot. Put bluntly, Unicron is the evil to end all evils in the Transformers series canon, and even though his origins have changed over the course of the franchise, the apocalyptic degree of his presence has not. Unicron's origins have evolved through time from being merely a giant robot to becoming a deity of chaos that devours entire realities. According to the most recently established Transformers history, chaos and order existed before the start of time, with an interdimensional entity simply known as the One. This entity formed Unicron before dividing him and producing his twin named Primus, with the two embodying good and evil in the Transformers world. As a result, during his Transformers appearances, Unicron naturally strives to eliminate all Autobots, frequently conscripting the weaker Terracons and Decepticons to accomplish his malevolent billing. Unicron has multiple canonical connections to the Transformers Beast Wars tales via evil-aligned characters. Unicron utilizes the corpses of the defeated Decepticons to construct Scourge, who is the new commander of the evil Terracons and also one of the key Beast Wars enemies in the classic 1986 Transformers chronology. Separately, in the last story arc of the 2003 Transformers Armada comics, 4 Beast Wars-inspired characters, Rhinox, Pterosaur, Aerosaur, and Cheetor are taken by Unicron. These 4 Beast Wars characters reappear later in the Energon comic series as the heralds of Unicron, ready to unleash ruin and death in the name of their fallen lord. The biggest evidence for Unicron being the main villain in Transformers Rise of the Beasts comes from a series of set images. Several of these photographs, many of which were initially posted on director Caple Jr.'s profile on Instagram, appear to depict the Terracon's commander bearing Unicron's emblem on his hood. Scourge was malevolently created by Unicron in the original Transformers narrative, thus his portrayal as the major enemy in Transformers Rise of the Beasts makes perfect sense. Scourge's persona and also Unicron's presence go hand in hand if this film adheres to the original Transformers narrative for its Beast Wars introduction. Although the primary storylines for Transformers Rise of the Beasts are currently being kept under wraps, Unicron will most likely be the uniting menace that pulls the Maximals and Autobots together to face the Terracons. Unicron, an almost omnipotent god of chaos, repurposes the slain Terracons at will in the Transformers universe, which is the reason the Terracons represent a bigger menace to the Autobots than the sum of all their parts. With Rise of the Beasts expected to be an adventure that includes a great deal of globe-trotting as Optimus Prime goes to Peru in quest of the Maximals, don't count on Unicron assembling the Terracons for a last fight against the united powers of the Autobots and Maximals in the film's conclusion. Aside from being a fearsome and captivating adversary, Caple and crew must employ Unicron to now avoid a possible future standstill for the Transformers film franchise. All 5 of Michael Bay's Transformers films mainly relied on Megatron as the series enemy, with his survival outperforming other bad guys like Quintessa and Sentinel Prime in Transformers Dark of the Moon and Transformers The Last Knight respectively. Rise of the Beasts has to discard the Decepticons at long last in order to freshen up an increasingly worn Transformers template in the same way that Bumblebee did. The inclusion of the Terracons indicate that Caple's movie is well on its way in this respect. Furthermore, the Transformers film trilogy has foreshadowed Unicron's existence in various not-so-subtle ways, notably during The Last Night. In an odd twist, the Cybertronians commanded by Quintessa refer to Earth as Unicron, raising the possibility that Unicron has indeed been retroactively continued as the Transformers title for the planet. But The Last Night's post-credit sequence, on the other hand, clarifies this perplexing remark, which is supported by Quintessa's statement that he does not want to be touched when new structures are created on Earth. This post-credit sequence suggests that either Unicron would be from Earth itself, owing to his massive size, or is hidden within the Earth. As a result, having established Unicron's continuing existence throughout the whole of the Transformers films to date, Transformers 7 must surely now employ him as the final nemesis that the 17-year-old movie franchise deserves. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts main cast. Anthony Ramos as Noah. Anthony Ramos was born on 1st November 1991 and is a singer and songwriter from the United States. Ramos was born in New York as Anthony Ramos Martinez and is of Puerto Rican origin. Ramos will portray Noah, an ex-military man originally from Brooklyn who acts as a paternal figure to his family and develops a friendship with Optimus Prime. Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal. Ronald Perlman was born on 13th of April 1950 and is an actor from the United States. Perlman began his work as a stage actor, playing in a variety of performances before making his major debut film in 1981 with Jean-Jacques Annaud's Quest for Fire. He went on to appear in many films and television programs since the 80s and is perhaps best known for playing Hellboy in 2 movies directed by Guillermo del Toro. Luna Lauren Velez as Noah's mum. Luna Lauren Velez was born on 2nd November 1964 and is an American performer and actress Lorraine Velez's sister. Velez's parents relocated to Brooklyn, New York from Puerto Rico in the early 1950s when she and her identical twin Lorraine were born. Velez got her first acting gig with the nationwide touring company of the musical Dreamgirls. Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. Peter Claver Cullen was born on 28th of July 1941. And is a voice actor from Canada. He is best known as the character of Optimus Prime in the first Transformers animated series from the 1980s, which he has reprised many times. Cullen reprised his role as Optimus Prime for the Transformers movies, beginning with the very first live-action movie in 2007. Dominique Fishback as Elena. Dominique Fishback was born on 22nd of March 1991 and is a writer and actor best known for her role as Billy Rowan on Show Me a Hero. Fishback originally became interested in performing when she was approximately 10 years old. In 2013, she earned a BA in theatre from Pace University. Fishback's off-Broadway show Subverted, in which she portrayed 22 roles, opened in 2014. Tobe Nwigne. Tobe Chukwu Dubem, also simply known as Tobe Nwigne, was born on 8th of March 1987 and is a rapper and singer from the United States. He is from the Houston area of Alif. Nwigne is originally of Nigerian origin and belongs to the Igbo community. Every Sunday, starting from August 2016, he has shared an exclusive song and video on social media. His YouTube and Instagram postings and videos helped him develop a following. Release date. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts is slated to be released on June the 9th, 2023 in the United States. Rise of the Beasts will also be the first part of a brand new trilogy, so at least 2 more Transformers films are on the cards in the coming years. Transformers continues to be a significant attraction for Paramount, and the legendary brand shows no signs of slowing down. Rise of the Beasts has been moved back to June 9th, 2023 from its initial June 24th, 2022 release date. The website /film claims that the movie will be delayed until July 19th, 2024, although no one else is backing up that claim, and they may be confused with an anticipated animated Transformers film. While important storyline specifics are being withheld, the upcoming film will dramatically extend the universe of the Transformers. Conclusion. As a reward for our patience, it's exciting that this movie is merely the start of a new series of Transformers films. This chapter will finally see the development and the extension of the Transformers universe, which enthusiasts have long been waiting for. As the Maximals and Terracons join the Decepticons and Autobots on the big screen, live-action avatars of Optimus Primal and Optimus Prime will meet. It'll be intriguing to watch how Transformers Optimus Primal integrates with the live-action Decepticons and Autobots that so many movie fans have grown accustomed to, and also how Transformers Rise of the Beasts bridges the gap between Bumblebee and the original 2007 Transformers movie. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Unicron. But I could show you how to kill him.